Hi guys, I hope you're keeping safe wherever you are so that we flatten the curve. And I know during this time also our mental health is challenged because we don't know when this is coming to an end. We don't know if we will have it, we will not have it. There are jobs that are lost. So during this season also, kindly try and take care of your mental health because it's also as important as your physical health. So we continue with our question and answer series on step family living, and I must thank you so much for sending in the questions that you have. Today's question so far is long, and remember, when I say that a question is long, the question that was sent in was longer, and this is actually a summary of what was sent in. So let me read it. I have given up on my situation. I am married to my husband 4 years ago. He decided to bring his son to live with us, I think before they had a child. This was not the agreement because they were co-parenting and the co-parenting did not work. So in the spirit of supporting my husband, I agreed to the arrangement that we will start living with the child, who was 4 years old at that time. Now, I have tried my best. It was difficult for me. It was challenging than I thought when we started living with my stepson, but I tried my best. We had no issues during that time. I got pregnant and welcomed our firstborn daughter with my husband. It was difficult for me as a new mom and giving my stepson attention, but I still tried. But this is when issues started cropping up, that I don't take care of my stepson from my in-laws. So the in-laws started complaining that I'm not doing a good job, I'm not taking care of my son, and amidst other issues that also cropped up. My husband took it all in, and our relationship deteriorated to the extent that my husband started taking his son to the bio mom during the weekends and holidays. This was not happening because the bio mom to my stepson had already gotten married and did not want anything to do with the son. But currently, that changed because my husband decided that during the weekends and holidays, my stepson will be going to his mom because I don't do a good job. When this started, I noticed that my relationship with my stepson changed completely. He started referring me to Mama, my daughter's name, instead of Mom. And he refused to engage with his sister, the new baby that was born, and amid other funny behavior that were coming up and cropping up during this time. I tried raising it with my hubby, but he refused to engage and flat out said, I don't love his son and I'm making up issues. My stepson started refusing that I help him with homework as I had always done before. Instead, he wants his dad to do it with him. I think his mother is also influencing him against me. And I am no longer comfortable being with my stepson in the same house, since my husband is always looking for what I have not done or what I will do wrong for him, and start complaining or telling his relatives what I am doing. In turn, they backbite me all over the place. I feel like abandoning my marriage and living alone with my baby. Please help. Wow, there's a lot that is coming out from this question. And no wonder it was so long, because there are so many things that you're dealing with that are very fundamental to family. And I'm not talking about step family, to any family. Remember, though we are in a step family, there are the basic needs of a family that cut across whatever type of family that you have. They're the basic needs of marriage that cut across any type of marriages that we have in this world. So I have looked at your question, and I am sorry about what you're going through. I can only imagine the frustrations that you're going through. I have looked at the issues that are coming out of your question, and I think I will give you 3 answers. The first answer is that what you're going through actually is a marital issue. They're the basic needs of a marriage that your marriage is lacking. And because of that, there are your family life and your marital life is susceptible to so many other things that are actually bringing conflict and frustrations in your life. There are too many cooks in this marriage. Wapishi wengi huharibu mchuzi. Too many cooks spoil the food or something. So the in-laws are so significant in this marriage, such that when they feel like you are not doing a good job, they can talk about it and backbite you and go and tell your husband, and your husband actually listens to them and reacts according to what they have said. There's also the fact that when something is happening in your house, your husband actually also goes ahead and tells the in-laws, your in-laws, what is happening and how bad a stepmother you are. So there's no teamwork for you two. Strong families are built around strong marriages. And a strong marriage is where one can have an avenue for open communication with their spouse, so that you can talk about your frustrations, talk about what is happening, talk about your concerns, and from that be able to get a solution to whatever concerns or whatever challenges that you're going through as a couple. So because your husband is not able to talk about it, then you are not a team, and I think you're feeling like an outsider, and you're even feeling uncomfortable when your stepson comes to your house. You feel like you're the outsider, you don't know what to do. What I would recommend is if you can get an intervention to resolve this problem in your marriage, such that to find a way that you can work together as a team. You can either get, if you had a wedding, you can get your best lady, your best man to talk to you, your pastor, a counselor. Just get support so that you know how to work together as a team. It's not bad for your husband to have complaints, but how he is doing it is what is making this just go haywire. So have an intervention about working together with your husband as a team. Now, the second problem that comes in is the fact that people don't understand that step parenting takes two. To be a good stepmom or to be a good stepdad, you need to have the support of the bio parent. That means your husband or your wife. In this case, your husband. He is the one who made his son a stepson. So he needs to step up and support you in your step parenting role. This means that if there's something that is an issue that he feels is an issue about what you're doing or how you're relating to the child, then he can sit down and talk to you about it, and you can come up with a strategy to actually get a better way to address the issues of the child. So when he brings the child to you and expects you, because you're a mother, though you didn't have a child, but because you're a woman, you have motherness in you, so you will take care of the child, and you don't do it according to how he wants you to do it, and he gets mad and it changes everything but doesn't talk about the issue, then you have not actually resolved anything. Step parenting takes two. For you to be a good step parent, you to be successful in your journey as a step mom, he needs to support you in this role, because he is the one who is the link between you, the common link between you and his child. He is the one who brought you guys together. The third advice I'd give you is continue doing your best. And I'm saying this with the hope that you are also going to put in plan an intervention plan for you and your husband to talk about your marriage and find a way to work as a team so that you can build the family together. Because if you don't, then these things are going to be crazier than they are right now, and your frustrations are going to be deeper than they are right now. So the third thing is do your best. I know right now there are changes. Your stepson is going to see his mom during the weekends and during the holidays. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. The relationship between bio mom and the bio child is very important, and I think it's something that we should encourage. The only problem that I think this has cost you is because there was no consultation with you about these changes. But here they are. I am hoping that you will talk about it, but it's not something that should make you mad. So allow him to still have a relationship with the mother, because that is the mother. And about him not calling you mom, that's okay. You're not his mom. You're his stepmom. Right now, he's calling you mama so-and-so. I think if that name does not suit you, you also have a right to define and decide what you want your stepson to call you. There are stepmoms out here who are called by their names. There are stepmoms out here who are called auntie so-and-so. Look for that name that makes you more comfortable. And tell your stepson to address you by that name if mama so-and-so is not working for you. If your stepson has not allowed you to do homework with him, don't take it personally. It's okay. He can wait for his father and they sit down and do their homework. That can be his role, his newfound role. And that's okay. Don't take it personally that it's because of you. So there are things that, choices that your stepson will make. And I think if there are choices that make him comfortable, it's okay to allow them to make him comfortable. The only thing that I can put in this is that if there's this misbehavior that your stepson is displaying, outright misbehavior, then that is the issue of concern. That should be addressed. And it can only be addressed well when you know how to work as a team, so that the child is raised in a way that will be beneficial for him even as an adult. So if there's misbehavior, there are concerns about the things that he's doing, there's emotional concern about the child, then that is the thing that you should sit down and address. But about roles, take that role that you will play in your stepson's life. If it's different from what you had expected, adjust and play that role for your stepson. Otherwise, I think the best solution for you is if you get a solution for your marriage and how to work as a team, then all these nitty-gritty things will come to place. Get coaching, get counseling, get somebody to talk to you guys, a person that you trust, a person who has good intentions for your marriage and for you as a couple and a family, to support you guys through this journey. All the best, my dear.